Hello everybody, so now in an English version. Please try to understand my accents, my voice. I shall try my best to explain to you. First of all, take a look. This is the earth, right? Sunset, you can see that. It's about an angle 45 degrees to the, let's say, to the east. At sunlight, about the same thing. 30 to 40 degrees to the southwest. So what does this mean? It means earth wobbling, right like this. But they want this image of the earth to stand still. But if you look at the light, the bright one in daylight and the dark one at night, you will see that earth is wandering, wobble. And North Pole, right now in summer in the North Hampshire, right? So North Pole or North Hampshire should be lean to the sun. But how could they got strong energy at the South Pole? Show you right this. Here, the South Pole energy that flow, you can say that it higher than the jet stream that they shown on the scale. And the North, so spread so wide. It's not good at all. It's unbalanced between South and North. And if you see this kind of behavior, okay, it means they have some leak at the South Pole. So the energy from the space can pour down to the atmosphere and the ground. So they create the wind like this. Don't forget that, okay? The wind flow or blow because of the magnetic movement. In each atmosphere, we have different magnetic field. So many holes in the South Pole, it's not good at all. South Pole should be strong, not like this. Just one more thing that we see less carbon dioxide at the South Pole, but at the North Pole is a lot, even in the state. Right here, it indicates that they have so many cracks at the earth crust or the earth surface, and it allows carbon dioxide from underground to pop up to the air. Not good at all. Even in the Gulf of Mexico, right? Many carbon dioxide. Take a look right here. You may say because of Chinese had a lot of factory, but it not really create too much carbon dioxide like report on the media. Take a look at the Indian Ocean, the Bengal and Andaman. How could carbon dioxide pop up in this area a lot? It's a strong wind, but there are so many carbon dioxide, even in Himalaya, Kashmir, Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet. Carbon dioxide allow or between Sumatra and Java is reasonable because there are a lot of volcanoes. Many of them are active, but not in the middle of Bengal. Even in Europe, you can see that. So many carbon dioxide here. And don't forget that when you look at the earthquake report, the depth of the eclipse center, sometimes 1 kilometer, 3 kilometer, almost on the surface. Not good. The North Sea, the same thing. And the sea surface temperature, they have so many anomalies. It's pretty cold at the hot area, and sometimes it's pretty hot in the cold area. So take a look at the detail. This animation from June 3rd to June the 5th. You can see that a lot of energy has been released from the sun, not only from the sunspot. It comes from the filament that blowing up. Take a look right this area. You see that? Some of them flew out, some of them be back in this sunspot. I am not expect the huge solar flare or solar storm during this time, because most of the energy comes from the backside and inside the earth. Those energy, those gravity, those electromagnetic wave has more connect to the earth core, and it make our earth lean to the left now more and more. You can see that survey explosion from the corona, and this one point it pop up around here, and some of them feedback in this area. Okay. Too many eruptions. A sunspot should be 3323. The main point is right here. Right now we got the strong energy, but not come from our sun. You can see that the triple layer. And this one indicates that more energy in the backside of the earth, not from the sun. The sun should be right here, right? And the solar wind storm flow from this side to the other side, from right to left. You can see that it indicates like this. But the energy in the back is much more. It comes from the other place. How can we sure about that? Not only from the sun, because this one has about three layers. And take a look at this proton event. It's so many protons up to the front, right? Very dark blue at the front, but some still in the back here. How could it come in the back of our Earth? Much more darker than the front. Even right here, too many photons, but at the back and the beside, it's much stronger than the front that comes from our sun. the pressure again, right? The sun right here, the wind blow from left to right, but you can see that so strong again, very very strong at the rear or beside the earth. Not good at all. So it is strong evidence that the solar system X much more closer to the earth, and their gravity and electromagnetic force had influenced our earth core and make our earth lean to them. I say solar system X because it not only Nibiru. Nibiru will be up front. There are so many stars, right, in that group. About seven stars, like something like that. 7 dark energy, 7 dark matter. Those 7 stars, those 7 planets, or every star, every planet in that solar system has strong gravity and strong electromagnetic wave. It shall drag our earth, lean to them. When it come in, when it go out, later on, when the connection between earth and them kick back, this kind of behavior will create a mega tidal wave about 200 meters to 500 meters all over the earth. Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic, Arctic. Therefore, I tell everybody to find a safe place about at least 1,800 feet from the mean sea level. Look in your place, any mountain, any hill that's very high, and mark the point or make a safe place for you if anything happens, so you can escape over there. Don't forget that the people all over the world will see the sign of change, you see the sign of pole shift in about 60 to 50 days in advance. So it means you have 60 to 50 days to move yourself and your family to the safe place before the pole shift happen. Pole shift may happen about 1 hour, but 7 days before the pole shift occur, magedisaster. And during the 1 hour that the pole shift occur, is really damaged all around the world. After the pole shift, the magnetic field, everything is still not stable. So we have to live through the magedisaster at least about 6 to 2 years. You have to think for the future. It's not only 1 hour after the pole shift, everything will be settled or will be the same or will be calm down. No, it takes about 6 to 2 years, 6 months to 2 years, okay, to really calm down. And it might take about 100 or 200 years to recover the whole world. Nature has its own way to survive. You can see that the number indicate about 40 something, not so strong, right? But the arrow right here point against our sun. Strong evidence around this area. How could have a killing proton up front right here? No, because this one not come from the sun, our sun. It come from other side of of the earth. Not front right here, up down here, up here, or in the real. You see that? It's not kill, it's not good at all. Even right here, strong energy still happen in the back of the earth. Killer proton inside valence belt, not good. EMF, right? Same thing. From the sun still has a straight line. When this EMF automatic blow past our Earth. You can see that the shape of them is split out. And one thing, think about this EMF, where it come from. Our sun right here, but there are another EMF in the back, point to the Earth at night. Strong evidence of incoming solar system X. And again, before the pole shift, when we observe the sun, the magnetic at the north and south will split from 2 to 4 to 6 and to 8 before the sun shift, change the electromagnetic form negative positive, top down or bottom up. Right here right now it's unstable. It's more than 8 magnetic field in this area in the South Pole. It's about 4 to 6 magnetic field at the north. Of course, unstable. It just pop up and go away, pop up and go away. But it creates so many magnetic field. What does it mean? It means our Earth core had less energy and less energy, more and more. When the Earth has less energy, has less electromagnetic, so it's easy, okay, to be affected or to be influenced from the other planet. We shall lose our position pretty soon. Wobble every day more and more. Don't think about the 40-degree mark. This month it should reach 40-degree mark by the public, but for myself, my data, North Magnetic has passed 40-degree mark about last Christmas. For myself, for me, it had passed 40-degree mark about 10 miles. My data and other data may be different, but anyway, if every people say that this month it should reach 40-degree mark, it doesn't mean that on the day or on the time that North Magnetic move to 40-degree mark, pole shift will happen. No. It takes time. If we look only the Earth itself, if we look at the Earth energy, it takes time. But if we look another influence from the other planet, you may say Nibiru, Anunnaki, Tatam, Ra, up to you. Because right now we have at least 3 systems that come in our solar system. Anything could happen at any time. You have to tell yourself, are you ready? You prepare the food and drink for at least 6 months to 2 years. Up to your ability. Try your best. I believe that everything has the lesson to be occur. If you can help yourself, you cannot help yourself, it's not coincidence. And one thing last night that I tried to explain about there are 2 types of the earthquake, transverse wave and amplitude.
In a longitudinal wave, the disturbance that makes up the wave is along the direction in which the wave travels. Longitudinal waves are also referred to as compression waves. In a transverse wave, the disturbance that makes up the waves perpendicular to the direction in which the wave travels. In a longitudinal wave, the disturbance
This one, I try to tell many people that earthquake is not only transverse wave, it's a longitudinal wave too. This one much more stronger, and the energy and the energy will go straight as a line. And when we look at the Earth surface, I try to look at the chart. Okay, right this. Sorry, for me, this one, during the last worship, they got a big quake, right? Many quake and many area, and some transverse wave and some longitude wave, and destroy. The wave should be go this area, but suddenly, Earth change position again, so it come up like this. The side of worship, the side of the Earth crust had been cracked. We can look through the Google Earth, we can see the detail. Right here in Japan, I forget long time ago, they got the big earthquake right here. Not really big, about 4.6, 4 something. But many building, many house has been destroyed. The house, the building has been destroyed, such as a huge earthquake about 7 Richter scale or 8 Richter scale. How could it happen? Epicenter down here about 4.6 something, but the damage in this Gulf of Kobe a lot. More than 3,000 lives have been lost because the wave is not transverse wave. It goes straight from the epicenter point to the Kobe city. We study what happened in the past, so we can predict what will happen in the future. And keep in mind that there are 2 types of the earthquake wave. It's probably 3, but the main one is only 2.
Wavelength and amplitude, which we looked at in another video. In this video, we're going to look at 2 ways they can be classified. Waves are produced as a result of vibrations and can be classified as transverse or longitudinal. Whether they are transverse or longitudinal depends upon how the particles are made to vibrate as the energy passes. Let's look at longitudinal first. This is where the particles vibrate parallel to the direction in which the wave of energy is travelling. Notice that the ends of the slinky don't ever leave the hands holding them. It's only the energy that travels. Places where the coils or particles are bunched together are called compressions. Where they are furthest apart are called rarefactions. An example of longitudinal waves is sound. When a drum is struck, the drum skin vibrates, which causes the air particles next to it to vibrate. This causes the next air particle to vibrate, then the next, and so on until the vibration reaches the ear, causing the eardrum to vibrate. The vibrating air speeds away from the source, creating a sound wave. Then comes another type of wave, transverse waves. The hand moves up and down, as does the slinky, but the wave itself moves from left to right. So the particles vibrate at 90 degrees to the direction that the energy is moving. We can simply think of it as, in longitudinal waves, the hand pulses horizontally, pushing and pulling, and the wave energy also moves horizontally, back and forward. Whereas in transverse waves, the hand moves up and down, but the wave energy still moves horizontally. Again, the ends of the slinky never leave the hands holding it. It's just the energy that moves along. Transverse waves are usually used to show the wavelength and amplitude. Pause the video and see if you can remember how to label the amplitude and wavelength on the diagram. Did you get it right? The waves on the surface of water are transverse waves. They make the water surface go up and down. All types of electromagnetic waves, like visible light, are also transverse waves. So, now you should be able to describe the differences between transverse waves and longitudinal waves. Remember, it is the energy and not the slinky itself that travels.
So it should be much more clear about how the earthquake wave could destroy the city, could destroy the end of the energy area. Any more data or information I shall let you know later on. It may be take time for a while. But anyway, right now, every day, we have been fried by the radiation. CME form sunspot. Strong proton form solar wind form corona hole, or even form filaments. So Earth is bombarded by the radiation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 30 days a month. Try to cover yourself with the good clothes and try to stay inside as much as possible. But most of the time we have to go outdoor, the same as we as a farmer. We have to go outdoor and look at our plant. So we have to take care of ourselves, try to adapt ourselves to be used to with the radiation protecting clothes. Again, hardship could happen at any times, and the energy from the back is the main cause of the problem. It shall trick the magedisaster pretty soon. During 19 to 25th of this June, I expect some huge disaster. Not quite sure about Indian Ocean or Pacific. I need to dig more data. I shall let you know soon. See you again.